just want to say thanks to everyone who's been showing love, following the page, spreading it.
We got love from Hasnain, bro. Shout out.
Hasnain, shout out Hasnain.
Yeah, that's a big shout out.
It's a classic. It's a classic, yeah.
Middle school.
Yeah, we don't really see anyone in our community or age group doing something like this, so we really want to grow something out of this. Thank you guys again.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Express our youthful voices before.
Yeah. Okay, what do you guys think? Drake album?
Yeah.
For all the
like
dogs?
him postponing it to October.
He dropped a song yesterday, I believe.
Oh, with
called,
SZA, right?
What was it called?
Slime?
Again? Slime Me
SZA?
Out. Slime Me
Yeah.
Out with SZA.
Oh shit.
Thoughts? Did you guys
Bro,
hear
listen to that, bro.
Oh, you haven't
You
listened
didn't listen to it?
Dropped
I love the song, actually.
Bro, it's
I actually
weird.
love it.
I love the song.
I think that's the first time like we've seen someone drop a song at 12 p.m.
Nah. Do you remember? It was the last day before COVID, actually. Lil Uzi Vert dropped an album during school, and everyone in the hallways was listening to it.
I remember that, bro. Fucking playing, bro.
That wasn't the last time, though.
It's pretty often. People will drop on a Tuesday after. Very
usually
rarely.
like the artists I listen
Often,
to, at
really.
least they like drop
Yeah.
at 12.
Okay,
I feel like if Drake ever dropped it early, it would go even harder.
harder, yeah,
Really?
because people
If
would
Drake
go like, "Yo,
dropped
what the
early?
fuck, Drake dropped?"
Yeah, everybody's like it's fucking like goes crazy. and
It's
shit.
almost been a year since her loss.
Yeah. But
So-
he announced a delay yesterday, and I was so sad.
Sad?
I was really sad.
I mean, he is a
Honestly,
Drake
I
fan,
wasn't surprised because he's been saying he was gonna drop the album for a really long time now.
Yeah.
And it's been postponed many times, but like I don't mind because like I know it's just gonna be bangers.
It's gonna be better, right? Style. What were you
Yeah.
saying? You were saying it when an artist delays.
I mean, yeah, when artist delays, yo, you know they're working on the art. That's the best part.
Yeah,
of it.
like they don't want to.
That's
if they're delaying, yo,
it.
exactly. Then remember Kanye with what was it?
I don't know.
Life of Pablo. Remember
That album was crazy.
That
was
was
delayed.
I feel
it was
like
delayed a little bit. In the
no,
beginning.
I feel like it was delayed because of you know how Drake and Kanye were supposed to release a collab album,
Oh yeah, I
but then
remember
that ended
Yeah.
up flopping.
So it's
and
almost the same thing. Like they're working on the art.
You're just working on
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
but they ended up dropping two different albums, Views and The Life.
Drake
Oh,
said
shit.
either he cancels some of his shows towards the end of his tour to work on the album, or he just delays it by 2 weeks.
I think it's good as how
Yeah.
he's running it, like just delaying the
Think it's
album.
okay
and
that it's
continue.
delayed.
Yeah, because like what
I was
the Toronto. the Toronto show's on what October 6th,
October
7th,
6th.
and it's dropping
Yeah.
on October
Makes
6th.
sense.
Yeah.
So he's probably gonna play some of
Yeah.
his tracks on the day of.
Also, anyone going to the
Oh.
Toronto show, I have a speculation that the guest will be SZA. Her
I-
tour, she's performing in Toronto October 4th. Drake's there October 6th. It just makes sense, you know. And they
Yeah.
just dropped
I
the
don't.
Why
song.
I don't know. I don't know how.
It'll
I
be
feel about
SZA,
that.
maybe someone else too.
Cause
I
yo,
think-
she'll come up for one song. That's
Yeah,
it.
I know, but like
21. Nah, he's banned from the
she's
country.
definitely
Really?
gonna perform
Wait.
some of her songs.
What?
That's why every Canadian show he's bringing a guest.
Just someone
'Cause
else.
21's
Because
not allowed
it's
in
a
Canada.
it's a
Oh, that's crazy. I
combined
did not know
tour.
that.
It's with 21 as well.
But that's
as
where Gucci Mane got in.
pushing.
Yeah,
Gucci Mane
that's
got it.
the last
Oh,
time.
that's a whole different scenario though.
That's true.
Like,
But
It's
what's
just because 21 like he has some legal issues.
Some
with-
type. I don't know what
that's
these guys
crazy.
been doing.
That's crazy. But I bet if they really try, they can probably get him in. Like
If they really tried, nah, they probably did really try.
That's
like
true,
it's
they probably
21
did.
Drake's tour.
Bro,
what
I
if this
don't-
was planned? What if this is a marketing plan to
I
have
don't
like
know.
all these artists come and now we're talking about it?
No,
all the
I
anticipation's
honestly
there.
think like a lot of these artists are gonna get like features on his album as well,
Who?
like that he's brought out.
Oh, J. Cole is gonna be on there.
J. Cole's gonna be
sure?
on there. Travis is definitely
sure?
gonna
SZA's
be
on there.
How do
J.
you know?
Cole, either that or Drake's gonna be on J. Cole's album.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
one
gonna
or
be
the
one
other.
of those. Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
sick.
But I definitely feel it.
Yeah,
What?
he's dropping on
Love
what?
it.
He's dropping on Walter's birthday,
Oh, say word.
October 6th.
Happy birthday.
Jeez.
Happy birthday.
October 6th.
When's Drake's birthday?
sometime in October.
Sometime in October.
Yeah.
Probably
Holy
saving
shit.
it for then.
Yeah.
Bro, Halloween's almost here, bro.
Halloween's almost here.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
realistically,
Bro,
do
it's
you
not even
guys?
October yet. What are you talking about? It's still September.
It's pretty close though.
It's almost
Yeah,
October.
it's-
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
it's
I
like
mean,
2 months though.
We still got
But
2 weeks.
When was the last time you went trick or treating?
what the fuck?
Do you guys,
What the
do you
fuck?
guys
What was
even
the last
like-
time, though?
Do you guys even
Green
like
Knight,
Halloween
probably.
like that anymore?
What?
Oh,
I love watching like, bro. I love watching scary.
Oh, like
scary
Halloween
bro.
movies and stuff. That's looking the
You like
time,
scary
so-
movies?
But not like fun kid movies and shit though. I used to watch that even like
Oh, like-
2
like-
years ago. I used to watch kid.
No,
movies,
like
scary
horror
and all that.
movies and stuff coming
Yeah,
out
yeah.
during Halloween.
I'll only watch horror movies if I'm with a group of people.
Really, bro?
Yeah.
I
Not on
feel
my
like
I watch that shit alone.
I feel like I'm not
Nah.
scared of horror movies at all. Like I just watch.
Because
it.
you don't watch good ones, bro. You
No,
watch
no,
the
no,
Netflix
no.
ones.
What,
No,
are you
look,
sick? What
you
did you? Man said I watched them alone.
Yeah,
bro.
I can watch them alone. I watch a lot of them.
I watched
to
the
be
really
honest.
scary Chinese fucking scripted shit, bro. I
Uh-huh.
watched the shit that's like dubbed up and shit.
I'm more
That's
what
scared
I
of
like.
playing like video game horror games.
What the fuck?
Oh,
more
yo,
interactive
I
with it.
couldn't play
Bro,
zombies by myself.
Yeah, I used to be like,
I was too
bro, when I
scared.
was like in grade 3, like the zombies theme would come on, and
Yeah.
I'm playing, I just hear like the rounds changing, like
Yeah.
all that. Bro, that would scare
I
the
don't-
shit
Yeah,
out of
as a
me,
kid,
bro.
it would-
Today I
kinda
wouldn't
scared.
play zombies by myself.
Huh?
Play
I'd be
zombies by
scared,
myself.
yo.
Bro, I'm still
What
playing
the fuck?
to
You'd be
scared
scared?
to
I'd
play
be scared playing
solos
zombies.
nowadays, bro.
I go like
Yeah.
fucking hours alone. What are you
Yeah,
talking
I
about,
Get to
bro?
round 30 and shit, right?
Yeah,
Good.
man.
Bro, you're such a kid, bro. It's so funny.
Yo,
Because
it's
I'm such a kid, bro.
No, but everybody used to get scared of zombies.
You gotta
I thought-
keep
That's
that.
true. Zombies like
Bro,
sometimes when they
you
come
see
out
the
of
I
zombie,
was
like
scared.
fucking screaming, you're like fucking, you're like,
I see my cousins play. I'll go like, you guys are so brave.
Brave, yeah. That's what I say
I
now.
lie? Yeah, that's
Shit.
facts.
Speaking of
That's
scary, I'm gonna read something out for you guys.
Alright.
You guys ready for this? It's gonna be a list.
Alright.
You gotta, you
I
gotta have
shouldn't
like
be.
a flashlight.
I shouldn't be smiling while reading this, but I just have a smiling, like you know.
What the fuck?
I struggle not to smile. It's hard.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Epstein.
No, no, it's not.
What is
Alright, you guys ready?
Watch it.
Fractured vertebrae in the neck, inches long gash above right eye, bruising and substantial pain to the face, difficulty breathing, redness and swelling to the neck, loss of motion in the left arm. You guys hear that?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, but listen, it's
Okay.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you guess what that is from?
Someone jumped out of an
A
airplane.
disease.
No.
What's operation?
NBA player Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh
Has been allegedly accused of beating his girlfriend, and those
What
are the
the
things that happened
fuck?
to her. And his girlfriend she's a WNBA player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's bad.
that's
She's bad.
but
No,
She
but
was.
that's-
She was.
Bro,
no.
Nah,
God,
man.
bro.
what is
This is-
with all these athletes and like
Yeah,
these like
exactly.
accusations? Like, have you seen the thing that happened?
Miles
also?
Bridges.
Yeah.
Kevin
it's
Porter
bad.
Jr.
Talking about like soccer in the Premier League, Manchester
bro.
United especially. Like what? Sancho's getting allegations for like.
Is he?
Yeah, for
For
like
what?
beating his girl, and especially
Greenwood?
Anthony.
Prison
Anthony-
FC, bro.
Like three of like the best youngsters at United right now are all fucking accused for
That's
like.
kinda
Yo,
beating
that's the
their
Memphis
fucking
Grizzlies.
girl.
Prosecutors say Porter Jr. did not stop until Gon Drezic, that was the girlfriend's name, ran out in the hallway covered in blood. It's also alleged that he attacked her in her sleep.
Bruh.
Okay,
It's
that much
was
thing.
hatred,
I don't think that's like a cap. It can't be cap,
Is
bro.
there-
Can be
That
cap,
doesn't
right?
seem cap.
Look,
It doesn't
read
seem
this.
cap.
She has like serious injuries and you see them.
Read that.
Have you seen
That's
the
something
injuries?
that the girlfriend's sister posted on Instagram story. She added Kevin Porter Jr. So they're saying he did it.
He better count his.
Is there
Better
there,
count his days,
is there
bro.
any
It's
like
crazy.
story or like
Bro,
has
he's like a
anyone
good
said?
NBA player, bro. Like,
Is he though? Is he that good?
He is.
Yo.
Yo, for a rookie.
Okay,
he's
for-
He got
pretty
traded
good.
off the what was it? The Cavs.
Whoa, no.
And
No,
he
but
was
the
on the
reason,
Cavs.
the reason why they had to trade him because they already had a guard. They had two guards now, right?
No, he got traded for non-basketball related purposes. Did you know that?
Really?
He was causing locker room issues in Cleveland.
Nah.
Damn.
And now look, the Rockets want to trade him again, and it's for non-basketball related issues.
That's crazy. Let's get out of
Then
the
then
league.
he's probably.
It's probably-
What do you think it is though with these athletes who just have no control? Like, why are they beating their girlfriends
you know
all
what
the
I'm gonna tell
time?
you?
What?
What do you think it is?
It's these guys that listen to NBA young boy.
You think music makes people aggressive? That's not true.
That's not true. Yeah.
Why isn't that true?
I
Well,
listen-
LeBron
I
listens
listen
to the
to-
most foul
No, you
shit.
can listen
Nah,
to foul shit, but
yo,
yo,
no,
some people that are.
that, but like, bro, this guy doesn't even know half the lyrics.
Yeah. Actually, yo, you're looking at your spitting though. When I listen to Pop Smoke and I started ripping the car,
No, okay, that's
That-
a different
like-
type
is
of
that- is that
aggression.
a
So you think
story-
music makes people aggressive?
I think
But
if you're a
think
little
about the
drunk,
scenario, no,
then
think
yeah.
about the scenario that they're living in. Some of these
Yeah.
people, right? Some people come from the hood. Yo, even DeJounte Murray, that's an example. But he made it out, and he knew that was all bullshit. But
Yeah.
all he did was stick to basketball, and he doesn't look back at it, right? But he listened to music. He could listen to the music and
Maybe
actually
some-
process it, understand it. Some of these people,
Some
aka
people
John
Did,
Moran,
did it need a
he had
reality check?
Yeah,
bro?
some people are just
exactly,
still
they
caught
have a
up.
reality check,
Yeah.
right? Yo, John Moran grew up in a nice neighborhood. He
Yeah,
listened
bro.
to this type of rap, and he thinks that's how life is. It's
Yeah.
not like that.
So
Yeah.
what you're saying is music
How's it
changes how you
influence, bro?
behave based
Does
on the
Artists-
person.
These artists have an
I don't,
influence.
I don't,
Based on
I
the
don't,
person.
Yeah.
honestly,
Because like someone like I don't think any of us will be more aggressive because of the music we listen to.
I don't think it's the
Yeah.
music. I think it's just like the surrounding. Like for
It's because
example,
yo, we have a reality.
No,
yo.
bro.
no, no,
It's not
wait,
surrounding.
what's your-
Bro,
what's
look,
your
think
not
about it.
surrounding.
Definition.
Most of these NBA players, they're brought up in the hood, right?
Yeah.
Meaning they're surrounded with like violence, like
Yeah.
and stuff. So them living with the lifestyle, and some of them still carry like friends and family that
Yes.
still live in those situations and areas. obviously, like, you know, growing up around that, being associated with like gang violence
Yes,
and all of
yes,
that,
yes.
like that also creates a lot of violence to, like, you know, just the way you live.
No, but I just explained that example.
But,
DeJounte
like-
Murray from the hood compared to John Morant, who's not from the hood at all. John Morant is fucking up. DeJounte Murray has never fucked up.
But like that,
He has never
it's
fucked
different
up.
people see some.
No,
people,
that's what I'm saying though.
some
It's
people-
different because they don't understand what the scenario is.
Yeah, but like some people come out of that circumstance or like that situation, and they're like, oh,
They
like,
might
I
still
grew
be
up,
fucked up.
Like
They want to
I-
shed like rats on people for no
Yeah,
reason
yeah,
and
like
shit.
they grew up from it, and they're like, yo, you know, that's not the life to live.
Yeah.
Rather than some other people, they still choose to live that way.
Or some people
Or like,
see
you know,
it.
now they just have like a bigger, like, you know, status and shit. And
No,
they,
but
they can,
I-
they
I-
can
I
do
be-
more shit.
I
you
believe
know?
some people see it and they appeal to it.
Yeah, I
in my
guess so.
opinion.
Everyone's
Like it's
different.
subjective because like some people might not take offense, like something not offense. They might not take to like music changes them and
Action.
shit. Yeah, music not take to action and stuff.
Yeah.
But I bet Michael Jordan had to have been licked a little bit. Yeah,
Wow, wait, what
What do
did
you mean?
what
What
Michael
way?
Jordan do?
Michael Porter.
Oh,
Oh, Kevin Porter. Oh, yeah.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Kevin Porter,
100%
Kevin Porter.
You think he's under the influence?
100.
No excuse.
With
though.
this type of shit.
It's no
even-
excuse, but like
Even now, I'm gonna tell you, even like, yo, they could probably got some cocaine parties too, man.
bro,
Yeah,
And if you're up
that's
there, that's
true, you
what
never
it
know.
is,
he,
yo.
he could have just been sober too. Like you never know, man.
yeah,
He's
he
just-
could
what
have
if
been.
he's just angry?
Yeah, you could just be
Angry.
like, you know, like
Bitch, why not in the kitchen?
Yeah.
it could
Some
be a
shit like
lot of
that,
things.
yeah.
It won't. It can't only be like
Some shit
things
like
under
that.
like substances. It could be also like mental health issues.
It could be mental.
It could be, yo. That's
But
why.
what about
Like,
the, it's so funny when I look at that because I always compare this to John Morant. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but like they're different
Bro, I
people.
was
you
They
know?
are
shocked
different people.
when I got
Like-
the notification that John Morant did it again.
Wait, he did
I
it-
could not believe
He
it.
did
No,
it again.
to
He
the
did it
second
twice.
time.
You don't remember that?
I just okay. I know about like the video, like the gun video,
Yeah.
or whatever. What do you do the second time?
The same thing. He flashed a
Same
gun
thing.
the second time again.
But didn't he get a ban for the first time, or like some like?
He got banned a few
25
games,
days?
and now the
25
second
games.
time he got banned.
When
25
did he
games.
get banned for the second time?
It was like 8 games.
No,
Oh,
but
no,
like
no.
how recent was
So
it?
it was after the NBA draft.
Which was-
Adam Silver announced it was like
That's
sometime during the
crazy.
summer. So he's missing what, a quarter of the season?
That's
NBA needs to expand, yeah.
2.
man.
I don't know. Like, they need to go like overseas a little bit
Overseas,
more.
yeah.
Yo, that's what I actually think. Like, cause they call it National Basketball Association,
Yeah.
but it's just based off. in
It's just
America.
U.S.
But
No, but
yo,
the thing is-
there was the debate about this with Noah Lyles, the sprinter.
Yeah,
That's his
yeah.
name, I believe.
Yeah.
He said they're not world champions, but every talent across the world,
Goes to the
their
NBA.
goal is to go to the NBA.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if it's in America, like
Even if
But like
it's-
that
That's-
just
But
that
then
just
the-
creates like a smaller
It's
opportunity.
a majority. Yeah, it's not in smaller. Yeah, that too. They can create more opportunity, right? I know they do invest in other leagues and
Yeah.
overseas and
Yeah.
shit. But the actual NBA being overseas would be sick.
Would be sick.
Would be sick.
think
like a
they should-
team overseas.
Like bare teams, like yo,
Like, yo, do you know how you have leagues in soccer, right, or football?
Oh,
like they play maybe once or twice a year.
It's like, yo,
That's
you
it.
have, we have such a big, they have such a big league in the UK, which is the Premier League,
Yeah.
right?
Or
Then
just
you
a
have
bunch of
La
different
Liga,
Champions League,
Yeah.
all of
right?
Europe.
Like, yo, like it should be like that.
And they all play in the Champions
Yeah.
League. It's a
Exactly.
European like thing.
And it's so easy to run. They fly out twice a year to their desired. One person comes
to
from
versus
there.
like Real Madrid in the Euro League.
Yeah, so like Real Madrid comes versus Miami, and Miami goes there to versus Real
Yeah.
oh,
Madrid.
you know they do that
But
in
the
the summer for the
NBA team is gonna
competitions.
destroy them every
Yeah,
No,
time.
but that's
like-
the thing. Like they're gonna build their places up, so they
It's
find a
like-
good spot where there's gonna be a hot zone.
so
For
that
example,
so that players would want to go.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
know how Vancouver had a team,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, Toronto has more talent, right? And Toronto has more space and shit. They're like
Yeah.
we could bring more like people towards Toronto.
And it's
they
just
play there.
that, like think about it. Like there's only one other team outside of like America that's in the NBA too. I wish there was more Canadian teams.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a lot of like it just creates more talent.
I think there
opportunities
should
for
still be
people
a
around.
Vancouver team.
Vancouver.
People said
Yeah, yeah,
Montreal,
yeah.
Vancouver. It
I
could be
say
any of
Vancouver.
them.
Do you know why? Then
There's-
you have a West.
Vancouver's like on the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
side.
That's
too,
what I mean.
yeah.
You have an East and you have a West.
That's
Bro, they're like mad greedy, bro.
Obviously, school has started once again.
Let's get talk about school.
I've
every
been
day.
at.
Every fucking
I'm not talking about school. I'm talking about like I was
Yeah,
at
yeah,
school.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
in
true.
Hamilton.
How was school,
I
by
was
the way?
living there. It's good. I enjoy
So
it.
how are your roommates? You still
You're saying
They're all
roommates,
fobs.
right? Wait, is it
Yeah.
still
you're
same?
still chilling though?
Same roommates, yeah.
That's a good thing though.
Acquaintances. One of the no, I have to say this. If you live with people, bro, stop getting the ground of the washroom wet.
Yo,
I walked in there the other day. It was literally a puddle. The carpet was drenched.
Yo, why don't
I
you,
did not
why don't you just
understand.
get like one of those like shower mats?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We have one, and it was drenched.
Yo.
I didn't know
I
what
thought-
to
I
do,
thought
bro.
you
I
said
walked
out
in,
there,
my
just, like,
foot
it's
just
drenched, and I'm
after
like,
were like
okay,
slippers and
so-
shit in there now.
That was
You ever
a
slippers in the
moment.
bathroom?
Respect your roommates, everyone, please. Respect your roommates. But yeah.
Yeah.
anyways, I
Yo,
was-
when I used to work, bro, and the shorties used to tell me about like their stories about the roommates and shit, so much drama, bro.
People are crazy.
And they're like beefing over cats and shit, bro.
Shorties,
Because
bro.
she had a cat and like
Yeah.
the girl wouldn't feed her cat or some shit.
litter box. Cat's
Yeah, like,
probably
so-
going in her room.
Yeah, and like she was bitching about the cat. She's like, it always bites me and shit. And like it's just like, you know, like you gotta choose your fucking roommates. Why is
My
it going?
roommate
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year
yeah.
had a cat, but he was chill.
Yeah, if the
But
cat's chill,
sometimes
the
you
cat's
can't
chill.
choose your roommates. Like in this
Yeah.
scenario, like you just rent
wherever
out the
you
room.
find to live, right?
Unless you
it's
find
actually
a
such a
group.
simulation where like you're in like college and shit. You have a fucking cat. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you doing?
What do
Like,
you mean
wait-
simulation?
You have a cat? I
Like,
mean,
why the fuck?
Because you have a
Like-
cat, it's a
But like,
simulation.
what? Yeah, because like, who the fuck would have a cat?
Some
like,
people like cats,
some people-
bro.
Yeah,
I
but-
have a cat. There's
but-
so many people that
at
have
your
cats.
house.
No, but cats.
But
no,
in,
no,
like, a
cats.
fucking
That's
dorm.
See,
that's
the thing is-
considered their house. They don't
no,
go back
cats.
home.
Cats are
True.
like considered
portable.
very independent. Like
Yeah, I know.
you don't have to do much work or whatever. So for example, someone who just wants like company or like
No
like a
shit, it's
pet
like
or
having a
something.
fucking fish. The same thing, I know.
But like, yo, what are you gonna do with a fish? You can't like fucking.
What are you gonna do with the cat?
it's
They fucking lucky
basically
they can
yo,
return.
They live there pretty much. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I come back every weekend
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like I just want to come home. Some
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
are different. They'll stay on campus.
It's like
That's
Liam.
why they have.
No, but
Liam
my point
stays
is,
there,
right?
yeah.
If I'm living with 4 people, I don't want a cat in their way or my way or anything. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're there to study.
It's like
Get the fuck
okay,
out.
okay. Would you guys say a cat and dog are pretty similar? But like not in like the personality.
Yeah, yeah, 4
but like
legs or
taking care
animals.
and shit. You know,
Sandboy.
it's like having a dog then. Why would you?
No,
have a-
no, no.
I feel like a dog
But a
needs
cat
more
is
care
like
though.
cat is like stealthy. You know, they don't piss you off at all. A dog will like start wagging his tail,
Yeah, yeah,
jumping
that's
on
true.
you. A cat's
Yeah.
just sitting there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just
He used to leave his cat out at night. I'd be going to get
Do
a
you know
snack
what the
in the kitchen.
comparison
What is it? Just pet him at
First,
night
do you
sometimes.
know
That's
what
what
I'm
I
you
pet
thinking
do?
him,
about it?
yeah.
I'm thinking about it's like
Oh,
if you
okay.
bring Thor and if you have a fish.
Yo,
Right,
if
the
there was
cat's
a
the
Thor,
fish.
if there's a Thor in the crib, holy.
No, no, that's
Jeez, bro.
that's not a dog. That's a fucking animal.
Nah.
I can go home every day to Thor just jumping on you.
He doesn't though.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
He doesn't. He doesn't do us.
He
Yeah,
only
yeah,
jumps
yeah,
on you
yeah.
guys.
I'm telling you, that's how dogs
Bro.
are, bro.
Thor literally scraps me every time.
Yo, I have fucking
because
permanent
he used to scrap
scratches,
him
bro.
When he was little, now he just remembers that.
Every
He's like, fuck
time,
this guy.
bro.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
fucking
I don't
scrap
pet him now, yo. I
But
see
he's
him
not-
walking the door, my hands are behind my back. I'm just looking at him.
Yeah.
He's still jumping.
Yeah, bro, because they
Bro,
trust.
he's
They get mad
different.
fucking excited.
He's different.
Yeah, you get
We'll
some
get
excited.
He's
Do you guys?
yeah.
Sorry. Go.
He's different with everyone. Like when my grandparents come, he just chills. He just says hi and just like
Yeah.
walks and goes back to sleep.
Hmm.
But then like
Scent. You can smell the oldness.
yeah, they just know.
Yo,
I
it
don't
might
know
be
how
sent because I remember when you first got Thor, he was like, how many months?
He was
4.
he was like
4, 5, 6.
I didn't
Are
get
you
him at
tripping?
5 months.
How old
Oh,
was
he
he?
was like
He was
4 weeks, 5
literally-
weeks.
Oh, I meant weeks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm
he was
saying
like
months.
4 or
Yeah,
5
You
weeks.
said days?
Months.
No, he said
Oh,
months. He's
oh,
like
shit.
4 or 5
Some people
months.
get
That's
him
a
at
fucking
months.
clip.
Yeah, because if they're like the dog.
This guy's talking
If
about
it's the last pick of the
weed.
litter and it's not selling and shit, then yeah, you get the fucking 5th month dog and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's
But that dog's been through hell already. It sucks.
Yeah,
But
he's
like-
probably gone through.
But yo, next dog I'm getting, I'm adopting it, bro.
Yo,
I'm getting
same.
the worst conditioned dog ever, bro.
I think I'm gonna
That
get,
I-
I'm
Bring
gonna
him
get my
the
second
good
dog
life.
from like a shelter.
Yeah.
What type of dog though? Because you have a big dog
wanna
already.
get
Would
a
you get a
small
small
dog.
one?
I might have to
Yeah,
get a
I
small.
wanna-
Do you think that's a good match? Big dog with a
Yo,
small
Yeah,
dog?
I think
yeah.
with Thor, a small dog would be perfect.
Yo, honestly,
Bro, I want
I
to get a
take-
panther.
I
Really?
take-
I think Thor would like
I
break the
take
dog's
do-
legs.
I take Thor
Dead
to
eye.
the dog park, and most small dogs literally like bitch him around.
They
Like
bitch Thor.
literally, he's just like they just start barking at him
Yeah.
and shit. And he's just
I
like,
feel like Thor doesn't like.
He doesn't like to get barked
He
at.
doesn't even. It's not like he's getting bitched. It's that he
just
doesn't
doesn't
know what he
care.
doesn't know what they're
Yeah.
doing. You know, he's just
He doesn't know
chilling.
aggressiveness.
like if
Yeah,
a dog
yeah, yeah.
barks at
Thor
him,
does
he
not
just
know
like looks
aggressiveness.
at them. And
He
he's
does
just
know
like-
aggressiveness. When he has a
Only-
treat in his mouth and
only
you
with-
put your
only
hand
with
there.
guys
like,
though. Only like no with us.
What?
Like
Oh, so if a girl puts her hand there, he's
no,
like-
not
He
guys.
trusted
Like,
him.
I meant like with you guys.
Oh, you guys,
Yeah,
not guys.
yeah.
Okay.
Why'd you
I
say?
I said guys, though.
Any
I
other
meant
guys
you
you want
guys.
guys?
Huh?
Oh, why'd you say that?
I don't know why I just said
With
guys.
guys.
That's so weird.
I meant to say you guys,
Yeah.
but like I just said.
Yo, do you guys
guys.
know who Bunny the dog is?
Bunny the dog.
It's
Bunny?
a TikTok dog, bro. It's fucking crazy. So, I'll show you like a picture real quick, right? This dog learned how to talk
Talk.
from words on the mat. It's like
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
so if you want to go play outside, you go
that
play
one.
outside.
Yeah.
Play
Oh,
outside.
she's smart as
and yo, that
fuck.
dog is so smart. He presses. I'll tell you a crazy story about the dog. He presses the words and makes sentences.
Yeah, you respond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So okay, Bunny the dog, right? So she literally, or he or she, I forgot which one, what gender, right? They, right? They. The
dog.
The dog learned how to talk from words on a mat. It's like buttons.
Yeah.
It's like play.
Not
It's
pool
like
buttons,
yeah.
it's like go outside, pee, poo, right? Walk, some shit like that,
And it
right?
makes a sound.
Yeah, and it knows the difference between
Yeah.
sounds.
That's crazy.
So-
And like No, just shut up. It's a crazy story, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was just adding on to it.
Okay, but yo, it's crazy. He learned how to say sentences, right? And then he's like, yo,
Hey, yo.
he learned okay, sorry. He learned sentences. What the fuck is that so cringe?
This guy
He said, so yo, the dog.
The dog, Bunny the dog, right? The TikTok star. TikTok star. This guy learned how to talk from a mat of like buttons, right? It's like play, go outside, whatever, right? I'll put the picture on screen. And that dog got so self-aware of life, it got depressed.
Oh, really?
The dog got depressed.
Wow.
And the dog started crying every single day, thinking like, yo, why am I in a dog's body? Why am I a dog?
Holy.
Why is this? Why is a
That's
human
a
this?
mad theory.
Why is my dad this? Where's my mom? Where's my dad?
How do you know the dog
Where's
was
my
thinking
kid?
like that?
Because the dog is so depressed and the personality changed. It's like me knowing that Polo has allergies and he's just
It's
crying
like it
and
has
shit.
a realization.
He has a realization
Yeah.
of life. The
Damn,
dog.
That's
dog
crazy.
And he had a midlife crisis.
Mm.
The dog had a midlife crisis, and the University of California wanted to study the dog.
Yeah.
So I think they just sent it in, and they got some stats and shit, statistics and shit, of how smart a dog can really get, right? But that dog, there was this TikTok that the owner posted, right? And the channel, you guys can search it up too, right? It's called Bunny, right? And
Bunny
that
the
dog
dog.
went upstairs, and he came downstairs and typed on a sentence. He's like, "Someone's upstairs," but
Is
when
this
she went
true?
upstairs,
This
yeah,
is legit true.
and when she went
Wow.
upstairs, no one was there. And no one was in the house. She already knew that before the dog came down. And the dog was telling her someone is upstairs. And there's a theory that dogs can see
You see
ghosts.
ghosts, right? Yeah. I heard
Oh,
about that.
that's a trip.
It's fucked.
Oh,
It's scary, bro. And the dog has a realization of life
fried.
too. And he's like, yo, I don't
Wow.
want to be a dog. He's like, oh, why am I a dog, mom? He said that on the thing. There's a video of him saying that.
is this like real? How is
It's
this
real.
confirmed?
I'll
though?
show you right
Like,
now.
I'm
I'll
very
play it.
Yo, I
skeptical
actually
about
didn't know.
this.
I knew that dog was smart as
Nah,
fuck.
that's scary. Imagine your dog knows how to type and he says someone's upstairs. He's talking about a ghost. What?
Look. So the dog. Okay. So the dog said, who's this on the thing? And he looked in the mirror. And he kept doing it over again to show the human what I'm saying. He's asking the owner, why am I a dog?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Pretty much.
It's crazy.
Well, maybe like he's questioning, like, for example, if like some dogs, like, you probably seen videos of this. You put dogs in front of a mirror and they just think it's another dog.
The bark at the dog.
Yeah, so like
They're mad
maybe like he
confused.
just had a realization, like, yo, why do I always see this dog?
Could just
whenever
be a
I'm
gifted
looking at
IQ dog. The way there's an IQ.
No, but yo,
gifted
yeah,
human.
Could
look
be,
at the
could be.
IQ as
Could
well.
be.
No, but what you're saying, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It could be both.
It could be
honestly,
both.
because
Yo,
like
honestly, it's
it
hard to
probably
tell.
developed from who is this? To go like, yo, is that me?
Yeah.
Bro, the only
Right.
I feel like the only way we'll actually like be able to understand
Dogs.
what's going through the dog's mind is if they can actually like talk, you know?
Yeah.
That
No, but
that is
No,
the-
no,
that is
but
the
like
thing.
for example, this pressing buttons, mappable buttons, but like the dog's still not processing the words and the sentences in its head. It's mapping the like,
Yo,
for example,
he is.
No, because how those buttons work is pretty much they associate the button with an action
Emotion
or
slash action.
No, but the dog, Benny,
Yeah, Bunny.
was typing.
yeah, no,
Or something.
But,
It was-
like, I'm
He was
saying-
typing the words.
He was
So
making
every what the
sentences.
Yeah.
what the buttons do is they're mapped out, right?
For the
so
dog, the way they did it's probably
yeah. So
like
the
that, yeah.
owner teaches one of the buttons to like
One
or
by one.
as like an action. So it's like one button, and once it learns that, they add another one.
Yeah, that's
and you
how she
just
did
keep
it.
adding,
It's,
yeah.
it's a whole time lapse of her doing it. She started like 3 years ago, taught her the first
Yeah.
word, and that first word was on TikTok. That the dog
Yeah,
learned.
yeah,
And in those 3-4 years, the dog learned different sentences.
Even if it's actions or whatever it is, they still
They
got
still
across
know
the
what he's
message,
saying
the
because the
message they were
dog's not
putting
fucking
across,
up what
yeah.
he's saying.
yeah.
If
But
the dog
like, yeah,
fucks it
no,
up, then
I-
he says, "Oops." So he literally
Oops,
says,
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
"Wrong word."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, he says sorry.
Yeah. So I have a question. So now you said because they have so much, what'd you say? Realization.
Self-aware.
Self-awareness. Do you think that's why? I heard a theory that humans are depressed and become depressed because they're so aware
So
of
aware.
their surroundings. Because as humans, we know too much about what's going on that
Yeah.
we're not focused on
I
what's
feel like
important.
Do some shrooms go deeper, you'll be depressed about everything.
Everything, bro.
Yeah,
I
feel
can
like-
imagine.
do it by
feel
yourself.
I feel like that's kind of true though, because like think about it, like most of like the problems that happen in our life or like cause like a lot of these
Yeah.
mental issues is more human associated
Overthinking,
problems.
yeah.
No,
It
you know
is.
Because
why?
we have so much time.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because back in history, like taking like 1800s or like 1600s to 1800s, we're still discovering the world. We don't have planes, for example. We're still on wooden ships. going across the sea.
Doing
We
the
haven't-
necessities.
We haven't
Yeah,
discovered the
yeah.
land fully. We don't even know Earth fully. Right now, we're kind of stagnant where we know everything, but we can't get everywhere. We
That's
have to
actually
earn-
facts.
we have to earn
No.
to get everywhere.
I
Right?
said
This
this
is-
to you once.
It's a one
that
life here now. It's a
Yeah.
one life.
Yeah.
life is different
Yeah.
now. Remember
Money,
the
bro,
thing I
that's it.
said to you that back in the day, life was about doing what's necessary to progress as a human evolution.
Exactly,
And now that we have
bro.
money, that's all out the window. The goal of humans is now to get money rather than to progress.
Bro,
Yeah.
For example, look at lawyers. Say like I want to be a lawyer, right? I basically don't want to do anything in the grand scheme
Yeah,
of things
yeah.
because lawyers solve all human-made problems.
Yeah.
Nothing that's like divorce paperwork. What is
Yeah.
paperwork really? if you think about it.
Think about like the top paying jobs nowadays. Like, you know, like a lot of them, they are not like
Entertainment,
progressing.
bro.
Yeah, it's
It's
entertainment, yeah.
Social media. Everyone's focused on having their name out, being big. But look at the things they're doing. They're just entertaining people. They're not. When was the last time you've heard of a big scientist like Albert Einstein in our generation?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk's not a scientist.
He's
though.
not
He
really
is,
a
he is.
scientist.
He's
What
not
is
a
he
real
then?
scientist.
rocket
scientist.
scientist.
Technically,
Is he?
yeah.
But like he's not,
SpaceX.
he hasn't discovered or made a discovery.
But
He has
I get what
people-
you're saying.
he has
Back then there was a
whole
lot more.
team working for him. It's not a single
Bro,
man.
what invention can you make? I mean, you can't really
but
say
like,
that.
there's
But
so many things. Like you're
Yeah.
thinking about that because no one has made something.
we don't have the technology now.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
do.
I guess you can make new discoveries.
Bro, it's
but
because no one's focused on that type of technology. Everyone's trying to, you know, who has the faster phone, who has the faster
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is,
laptop.
there's teams and shit working on it. You know what I mean?
But most people are focused on like, you know, ask a group of 100 kids what they want to be when they grow. Not kids.
Okay,
sorry,
okay.
you
That's
know,
a good
no,
survey. That's a
no,
good survey.
kids.
yeah, no, but like
Ask some
you
kids.
know,
We
you
should,
know,
we should do that survey,
Yeah,
a thoughtful
should do that
survey.
survey.
We should
you
do
know,
that. And we'll come back to it.
comment down below
Yeah.
what you guys do, or like what you guys want to be to grow up, and what job like you currently or want to get. You'll see a lot of those people are not doing anything innovative, like something that would benefit
It's
society.
the safe option.
It's the safe option and the way to make money. Like it's
The-
like
the
that.
So
office
what would you
job?
say that's a job that's like self-serving to humanity?
Well, like for example, if you're working for like
Charity.
if they had
No.
more, if they had more
That's not
people wanting to
self-serving?
be,
I mean,
No,
what?
I don't mean like you're like at the charity, like, you know, organizing.
No, how can you help humanity evolve?
Or evolve. Oh,
if you
Just-
if you encouraged more of the youth to be in the science aspect of things, more
that
in
and
the
to
space
be more.
aspect,
You
I
don't
would
even
say.
have to be like super knowledgeable on science. You just think of ideas. Like anyone can think of like, you know, like an invention to make something cool. Imagine if
Engineers and shit.
yeah, like you don't have to do the work. You can literally do the simplest thing is think of an idea, and then you can go to engineers and they can help you
Help you
develop and see how possible it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And like it's just thinking of the ideas, and you'll have other people to do. Like it doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb.
Yo,
like
honestly, like thinkers are so underrated, yo.
That's
Bro,
the
And
you know
it's
what's
called
crazy?
If you're a good
enlightenment.
thinker, yeah, if you're a good
philosophy.
thinker, you will have a bright future,
You
bro.
know what's crazy about that? People shit on DJ Khaled for that.
That's true.
Why?
He is a thinker. In the
He's just a
Yeah,
thinker.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Even
Yeah.
Rick Rubin is just a thinker in the studio. Like, yo, some of these people, they don't
Bro, they're
make the
just-
music. They're like, yo, nah, you can add this, make this better.
They're
Do
just
like this.
like, yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't like that. You do like this. Like, you know, that's
Mhm.
what,
I like
what
that
certain
term, like being a thinker.
Thinker,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, Kanye West, he does everything.
Yeah.
He's the thinker. He's the one that makes the sounds. He does this. He does that.
Do you think you're-
Those people are like really fucking genius, but his genius is like towards art.
So do you think you're born as a thinker, or do you think you can learn and train your mind to become a thinker?
Same thing as talent.
I
and skill.
think
Same
it's
thing.
born talent. Yeah, I think it's
Really?
You can develop skills. Everybody can develop fundamentals. Think about like.
I think
yo,
everybody's a thinker. It's just one, someone's more closed-minded than the other one.
it's just
Oh,
the
yeah.
way you view things. Like what he said. Like for example, like if you diversify yourself in like different like things. Like for example, like I don't know, you have different ambitions or different goals, or like you would find more areas where you can develop and, you know, learn and think about more stuff in a different perspective.
Yeah. Honestly, like, you know, starting this shit, like it's not gonna like reflect too much on like older people that watch us.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit the younger generations, honestly,
Yeah.
right? Even the
Yeah.
people that
So
are our
older
age.
people have probably thought
Yeah.
about this already.
But you know what? It might also
Maybe.
affect the old
They've
people
lived
because
it.
they're
It
looking,
does. It does.
they're looking at how we think at this age, at this time, at like, and relating back to how they thought when
See,
they were
that's if
that
they're
age.
open-minded. So hopefully
Yeah.
they are all open-minded.
Yeah,
Or they
people
might be
that
like,
listen.
oh, these kids, they don't know what they're
Yeah,
talking
bro,
Yeah,
about.
and that
yeah.
shit
It
cheesy.
could be like that too.
Yeah, I don't like
everyone
when
has
they
their
do
different
that.
opinions on
Cause
how-
bro, like I'll literally take advice from like fucking like 10-year-old bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I do, bro. Like I ask my cousin
Yeah.
sometimes, like, it was good. Like this.
I don't think age defines how smart
It
you
doesn't,
are.
Yeah. Do you know why it
Because-
doesn't? Bro, I seen a kid on Instagram, 6 years old.
Yeah.
He's a better fucking producer than every fucking buddy. He
Really?
knows how to work everything.
Oh
He's
no,
6,
I
bro.
I
name
know
is-
exactly
Yeah.
who
Yo,
you're talking about.
his name is Miles. He can recreate any song.
He has
Yeah.
the
Any song. He
Yeah.
knows how to do
What's
it.
that? What's that thing called? It's like you can hear a note and you know exactly
he's
like what
that
the
kid's
note
genius,
is.
bro.
Like yeah,
6
I've
years
seen
old.
that's crazy.
And yo, thinking about like being self-aware again, right? Like that kind of comes with that as well. People think like, yo, you don't have enough time. Like, yo, we're wasting time and shit, bro. You're not, bro. Every life, right, is a next step. Everything you do is a next step, bro. And like, you just can't ever think like. That's why I fucking got like really self-aware and got fucking like sad and shit. Like, oh shit, I'm not making progress, right? But the truth was that I was making progress, right? No matter what I was doing, I could have been like homeless, but I'm making progress.
You're
It
living.
does- yeah, I'm just living, right? And a lot of people, that's why they go to depression and shit, because they're like, yo, I'm not fucking doing what I'm supposed to do. And they look at people like, oh, like great hits and shit, like Justin Bieber, for example. This guy's a youngin and he made it out, right? And, like he did so
They're
much
like,
greatness.
well, I'm his age. How come I'm not?
Exactly.
That hit me when I saw athletes like soccer players my age.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Damn, bro. But the
That's
thing
crazy.
is, like,
but you can't think like that.
it's
because
because that's their time now.
Yeah.
Maybe when they're 50, right? Like it might be the worst time of their life, but when you're 50,
Yeah,
it might be
exactly.
your best time. So
Yeah.
it's like
It's
always
different-
gonna
different
yeah.
time.
Or,
Timelines for
or
everybody.
it could be like this. It's like, yo, say if we had somebody go to Bondra that was super athlete.
Yeah.
They're fucking amazing, right? They went on a different path. We went on this path. We went through the podcast way, right? They made it up there, NBA, they're hooping. We get up there.
Yeah.
It took us more time to maybe get up there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they were up
Yeah,
there when
yeah.
we were like, you know, when they're 18.
As long as you get there.
As long as
As long
you
as
get
you
there.
get there, it doesn't
Once
matter,
we're both
yeah.
30
It's
and we're both up there and we link up, we're like, yo, what's up?
Yeah,
we both know each
exactly.
other.
You-
Now we're
same
both
thing.
up there.
You
Yeah.
can't be so worried about like the people around you because
Yeah.
then you're gonna. That's when you're gonna
Bro,
start losing
you know what
your
everybody
mind.
says when they're older and they're successful? They say, yo, your 30s and your 40s are your real success.
Yeah.
20s are all just practice. Eh?
It
Even
is all
that though,
practice.
even that though, I don't like how they're putting like.
30s and 40s.
Age on a
man.
number.
I don't
Right.
like how they're
Yeah,
putting what you're supposed to be doing at what age.
Yeah.
Like
true,
maybe
yeah.
you boomed at 30, 40. Maybe I
Maybe
boom at
50,
50. Maybe I
maybe
boom in
60.
2 years. It's
Bro,
different for everyone.
You know,
Everyone's living a
elderly
different
Twitch
timeline.
streamers,
Yeah.
The bunch of
Yeah,
them,
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
a bunch of them, they pop
Yeah.
now. Like, yo, it's crazy.
Whenever
Yeah,
they get
there's
free
this-
time, they do their hobbies.
Imagine
and
that.
shit,
That's like
you
a
know?
wise man streaming. That's
There's this
crazy.
one
Yeah.
guy who's a police officer and he did like full career, fully retired and everything.
Police
And
officer?
Yeah, now what he does is he goes on GTA and plays roleplay as a police officer.
Yeah, that's
and he's
fire.
getting
That's
so many
funny.
streamers, but he does
Yeah.
that now, and people love it because he's like,
Saying
no,
with
it's like
actual
a,
commands and
it's,
shit.
yeah, it's
Over
like
and
an actual police officer, but he's role playing as one, and he's like saying like all the stuff he used to say, and he's
Oh,
like, you
that's
know
crazy.
what, like he's just living life now,
Yeah.
like, you know?
Yo, GTA 6 is gonna have roleplay on it.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
better,
confirmed.
You heard they're trying to make that game $150.
I'll
Okay,
do it. That's like.
Let me tell you
I'll pay for
something.
it.
That's so late.
But that's still
GTA
foul for a
It's so
game.
foul, but it's
It-
light for how
it's-
many years
it-
it lasts. Sorry.
Okay, it's foul, but think about it. Every other game nowadays, $89.99, $99. At least in Canada. In the States, it's
And
still
every
the
year
same.
it's a re-
Really?
Yeah, in States it's still $59.99.
What?
I remember
Yeah.
here games used to be $60.
They used to be $60, but now
$3.60.
it's inflation, so everything went up. But
Bro.
GTA 6 is like accordingly has like a $2 billion budget.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Billion. Yeah, it has to. It has to, man.
No,
Yeah, but like
They're gonna make that
What
shit
is the
back, that's
budget?
why.
You said
$2 billion
Billion.
is the biggest budget in any
GTA?
entertainment industry ever.
God damn.
Bro, you know how many
Everybody
sponsors they
plays
have
GTA,
in game too?
And like taking
crazy.
I
it's
didn't know
like
that.
what? It's been 10 years since GTA 5. It's probably gonna release in maybe like 2-3 years. So they've had so much development.
This is gonna be
And
the most anticipated game.
have you guys seen like the leaks or whatever? So apparently there was this young teenager and he was able to hack into like Rockstar's like servers and
Oh, he
and
got.
pretty much he got
Yeah.
fucked up. He got literally locked up. But
Yeah.
pretty much he leaked a bunch of clips and all these clips were from the alpha. Alpha is pretty much the testing of the game where they're just modeling the entire game. And the game looks so nice. It looks like GTA 5 when it first came out. And it's just the alpha. So take in, if that's the alpha, like the game's just gonna be like
Crazy.
really big. Like
$150 though.
It's okay expensive.
As long as I
though.
can play on my PC.
Bro,
But I'm still
honestly,
getting
But yo,
Yeah.
it lasts like 10, 15 years, not
No,
bad.
exactly. Yo,
And yo, you can finance everything
yeah.
nowadays, bro.
Exactly.
10 buy your pay
0%.
every.
I feel like I may have bought GTA twice by mistake, digital,
Yeah.
just because I don't know.
Yeah. How are you?
Oh my son, we're just recording right now. You
Sound
called
decent,
it.
man.
My dad just walked in.
Yo, but you know, banks are making crazy amounts of money now, bro.
how?
Bro, they're letting
Oh,
fucking kids
yeah.
finance everything,
Yeah.
bro.
Kids finance everything.
Everything. You can like go on the apps now and just press 2 buttons
Oh.
and finance everything you buy.
I think RBC has something like that where you
They
can
already
buy
have
it. Yeah,
RBC.
yeah.
Every bank is doing that now.
You
Yo,
can
you
just
can
instant-
finance something for like
instantly.
$150.
Yo, honestly, a lot. Even there's like
And
some.
they charge like 13%. It seems like nothing.
Yeah.
But when you finance like 5-6 things, you're paying like a bill, bro. You're paying
Yeah,
like a bill a
yeah,
month.
Have
bro.
you seen like these apps called Klarna and Pay Later? And there's like a bunch of companies
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are
Apple's
releasing
trying
that.
to do it.
For
Yeah,
Yeah.
Apple's doing Apple Pay Later.
You showed me that
Yeah.
Apple's doing that.
So pretty much like all these companies, they're like before you go on online checkout, you have the option to do that, and you do like 4 payments or whatever. But if you believe, and it's 0 interest, so like it's just like they're giving you money. But that also increases microtransactions, so that's why a lot of them do it. Pretty much they're paying with their card, and you're just paying them back.
Yeah.
As a loan, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
But
That's
like
crazy.
yeah, like it's so much easier to finance things
Uh-huh.
nowadays. So.
Yeah, and you know they'll probably take their money that way too. But now you gotta like investors gotta really. It's harder now because if
course.
their main source, if the company's main source is coming from fucking payments, it's hard to calculate that because you don't know when the terms are for, like when it's gonna end for most times. And then one quarter might show up as fucking like 10 million profit. The next one might be minus like 5 million. It's just so tricky now for investors too with all that shit because like they do quarterly shit, right? So you
So
have to
many
see.
How I'm looking at
Factors
it, if I'm
nowadays.
doing it like that, I'm looking at it. Say if somebody's like, you know, say if PS5 does that, they're
Yeah.
like, you know, you can buy a game. I'm looking at when the game releases, whatever. You gotta look at when certain shit comes out.
Yeah.
That's how
Yo,
I would look at
investing's
it.
so much fun, yo.
Uh,
Long-term investing is one of the best things you can do because when you're right, it hits so nice. Even if you're not invested in
What
it,
is an example of long-term investment?
long-term investing. So you're saying like, okay, GTA is
Rockstar?
coming out. You're investing in Rockstar now. That's long-term investing.
Like stock market.
Yeah,
like,
but you actually, if you do deep analysis of it, like, yo, okay, one time, right, I predicted Walmart having sales and clearing everything. I predicted them doing that, and it happened. Well, the reason was because the factories that they used to go through, is there were reports coming out that they're firing people because they're being so slacky and that people are like kind of striking from those factories. And I tracked what those factories do. They serve supplies for Walmart. And Walmart's supplies were so high during COVID that they just had to go everything on sale. And I even told my mom, I was like, bro,
Oh, I remember that. Walmart
Yeah.
had everything on sale. you're
everything
right,
on sale,
yeah.
bro. Everything was rolled back
Yeah,
and
you're
shit.
right.
And they were just clearing
They had
tons of shit out.
overstock or
Yeah, yeah.
something
Oh
like
yeah,
that,
I remember
They're
this. I
crazy
remember this
overstock.
still.
Yeah.
And I legit predicted that like fucking 6 months
Bro,
in advance.
I remember you telling me about
Yeah, I
this.
was telling
I
you.
remember this, bro.
Okay,
I was
but
like, yo,
this is my
Walmart's gonna
question.
go crazy on sale.
This is my question, and I'm sure people also
Yeah.
have questions about this. As someone who you obviously have invested and you
Yeah.
were successful in this part, what do you look for? Like, how do you make that decision? Like, yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
you don't look at charts, you look at news.
For that, you can't look at charts. Still,
You don't.
You can't look at charts.
It's like real life
It's
stuff.
a real life shit.
So, what are you looking for? Like, say on a daily.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Bro,
do you-
okay, legit, like, I've been out of the game for a minute because that shit takes so much time, bro, on my time. I used to wake up, like, fucking 8 a.m. every day
Yeah.
till fucking 3 p.m. It was sick money, though. Like 5-6 days in a row, I'd hit, like, big wins and shit because I was doing scalping trading. But that investing is, like, if you have a lot of time, you can do it. You just hop on articles and you say, like, yo, where does the fucking supplier come for this company, right? And you look at what supplier comes for this company.
It tracks all the way back to the
Tracks
source. Pretty
all the way to the source. And then you follow data and news for all those sources. And then you
Yeah.
say, like, yo, okay, pros and cons, right? And then you make a kind of like a Venn diagram, right? You like pros, cons in the middle. Like where does it actually is fine. You do like 5-6 companies. That's like real analysis. And people, big Fortune 500 companies have investors doing this shit. And they have teams and shit, bro, like of doing all this shit.
Yeah, as a
There's
team,
a-
you're
They have
probably
teams,
doing
bro.
everything.
It's crack, bro.
Also, I know like some banks and stuff they offer this. Instead of investing in like one company and taking the
ETFs,
risk for you can pretty much invest in this one fund, and what they do is they invest in the top 100 companies.
S&P, like 500
Yeah.
type
So
shit.
like pretty much like it's a more balanced, like
Not taking much
rise.
risk. It's like 13% maybe rise a month and shit. I mean,
no,
not a
but
year.
no. I'm saying it's very stable.
Yeah.
Because even if like 1, 2, 3, 4 companies go down,
Yeah.
like even a little bit, like the other ones are always up. So it's a
Yeah.
very balanced, like long term, like thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, ETFs are so good to invest
Yeah.
in. It's like you're not putting you're putting like all your eggs in one basket. You're not doing that. You're just
Yeah,
putting
yeah.
in very different ones. That's why ETFs are fucking fire.
They're good.
Like, you can see, like, you can track back to, like, especially like Kathy Woods. You guys know Kathy Woods or not?
Heard.
She's a sick investor, bro. She's so smart. She made ARK Invest, right? You can look at all her ETFs. They've been doing sick because she
They've
does
been pretty
that
good.
analysis on every single
Mm.
company. It's
You
crazy.
keep up with that stuff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yo, you guys should check out Meet Kevin.
Meet Kevin.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I've heard of
He's
that.
so smart. This guy, like, bro, what he did was, right, this is a good tip for, like, all you youngins and shit that are trying to get into real estate, right? You save enough money from working a part-time job or full-time job. Even if you take 2 years out of school, this is the best way to make it, bro. You save up, like, a down payment for a crib, right? To the point where you can afford the mortgage at least, right? So maybe, like, the house is 300K, right? Somewhere, like, suburbs.
To get enough to get pre-approved.
Yeah, you get enough to get pre-approved, but you don't even need to get yourself a pre-approved because you're young. You're gonna tell you're gonna tell the bank, yo, I'm young, my credit's kind of new, right? And you're gonna be like, yo, my dad's gonna be 1% on the property, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, like, the only bad thing about that is it's gonna go back to him if you can't afford the payment, right? But if you know you can, if you can afford $2,000 to $3,000 payments a month, you're chilling. You do that, you put a down payment on, and you rent that crib out. And that's what me Kevin did when he was 19. He got his dad to sign 1% on the property, and then after that, he rented that shit out. 2 years later, he bought another one. He just grinded work,
Mhm.
and now he's 26, I think, with like
Mm.
21
guy-
million plus in properties.
The mortgage agent, his name's Francisco. Shout out to him. He's doing something similar. If he comes on one day, we could ask him.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
I want to get to know him like
But yeah,
that.
I want to ask you guys this question too. Inflation, of course, rising prices. At the age of 21, are you afraid of not afraid, but are you worried about having to be a homeowner in the future, in the next 5 to 10 years?
Not really.
Not really.
My same answer last time, bro. I can't think about that shit
What?
because there's no point in thinking about it.
No point thinking about it. Why?
I think
Because like you don't know what's
yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
not gonna
what
know what's happened. Like for example, the prices for housing in Toronto, especially in Canada, it's really high right now. But like also anything can happen to the market, as well as like there's a bunch of opportunities elsewhere. You know, it's not always here.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Where like
Yeah,
you don't.
so
you
you were
don't
saying you
find-
would live elsewhere, out of the GTA.
Well, yeah.
could.
Honestly, like that was been like a plan of mine for like a while. Like you know, I want to work in the States for a bit.
Yeah.
And then
States,
like
sure.
if I ever do want to move back in the future and housing's pretty good here, yeah, why not, you know?
Yeah, I hope I have enough
It's-
money to like choose wherever I want to live. But if I'm trying to do something in business, I'm definitely staying around GTA.
Yeah, you have to.
Yo, like these
This is
business-
the place.
it's
to
a place,
network.
bro.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
actually is.
people from outskirts want to come in here. They're like, yo, I want to start a business here and shit. You know,
Yeah.
they just know some opportunity, bro. If I start a restaurant right now in this plaza right here, well, I'm gonna get a business,
You're
bro.
gonna get some
Yeah.
business, yeah.
But if I start a business somewhere else,
Blue Mountain.
You just
like
need a food
Blue
truck
Mountain,
on a-
I ain't getting shit.
On a
No,
university
but
campus.
I'm
out
talking
of
about
money.
like outside of Canada. Like you can still live in like a pretty popular city. Like
can,
for
yeah.
example, you live in LA. It's probably like this, like with opportunity wise, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
That's-
it's
how about
definitely more
Cali or
expensive.
LA?
Huh?
Cali,
Cali in general.
How's the
But-
process of that though? Being a Canadian citizen, wanting to own a house in America.
Oh, I just looked into all that shit just now because you were playing and shit. But
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, for like
Just
a
like-
green card.
yeah, it's like I already got mine. But there's two ways of getting there, bro. You can do the E1 visa, right? Which is what if you're a business, if you have money and you can hire at least like 10 U.S. employees, then you can go with the E1 visa.
If you're an employer, pretty much.
If you're an employer, yeah, you can actually hire like 10 U.S. citizens in your company and actually open up a business there and live there
Yeah.
because you're doing that.
Yeah.
And the other one, I think, is F1, which is the educational one.
Or if you study.
yeah, if you're
Oh, a
studying,
student.
yeah.
Do they still have like the marriage law? Like yeah, marriage.
yeah,
law?
yeah, they're always gonna have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so like that's low key like my plan. Either get a job in America
That's your
or you
plan.
get
You're gonna
married
find a
in
woman in
fucking-
America.
Yeah.
Yo, I want a shorty overseas still.
Overseas.
Overseas.
I want a nice.
Why you
shorty.
guys don't want a Canadian?
Nah.
You don't want
Why?
a brown shorty?
No, I don't want
I
a brown
mean,
shirt. No,
what's
no,
wrong
actually,
with-
no, I don't want a brown shirt.
You don't want a brown
She can be
don't?
brown, but not Punjabi.
Bro,
like,
honestly,
really?
nah.
bro, I
You
can
don't
get
want a
Mexican.
Punjabi?
Mexican is brown.
Okay, no,
Oh.
okay, yeah. But I'm talking about like Punjabi brown, like
Yeah.
India brown.
Yeah, bro.
You
Okay,
don't?
let's see where the stars align. Like,
To be
obviously,
honest, it
I don't think I
doesn't
could
matter.
marry like,
I don't think it matters for me.
a non-brown
Anybody,
girl.
yo.
Really?
but you never know till.
No,
it
yo,
happens.
that's
you
what
will
I'm
marry
saying, like, you
anybody.
never
You
know.
will marry
That's true,
anybody,
you would
bro.
marry
yeah, you would marry
You
anybody.
will marry
But thinking about it now, you
Would you
don't
marry a
think
guy?
you would.
No.
Well, you just said anybody.
Nah.
You just said anybody.
I mean, shit. Yeah, I mean,
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Yo, speaking about that,
Are you-
I haven't
Hey,
seen your
yo.
girl yet.
Yeah. Wait. Speaking of that,
What?
my boy.
Oh,
Oh, my boy.
Wide man
Next.
is just like
Uh,
stare at me, bro.
I know.
What
Rio, what's your
master?
next topic though? What was the deep one that you wanted? To
Oh yeah, should we go into that?
I say, yo, we couldn't. We have 54 minutes. We
54
top
minutes?
this off.
Okay, so if you're closer to
It's a
6
pretty
minutes,
mad
then yeah.
one. It's pretty mad. One.
Closer to 6 minutes.
It's not mad.
Is it something to
It's
do?
mad to me. I had like a kind of a realization.
Go.
So I was on campus, right, 20 minutes ago, and I said it at school. I was in my room just chilling. Obviously, on campus, you have a lot of time to yourself. You're just thinking, like, about yourself, what you're doing, like what you can be doing. And my friend called me, Isaiah. Shout out to him again. He was,
Bear shoutouts, bro.
Bear shoutouts, yeah. But yeah, he called me. He had an
Bro.
assignment. It was some like deep questions. He was asking like, what are my best qualities? What are his worst qualities? It was like deep stuff for a counseling class or something.
Mhm.
And afterwards, it made me think, what about like what are my worst qualities and stuff like
Yeah.
that? And I started to realize that I feel like I struggle to live in the moment sometimes and be present. But in my childhood, I was constantly present.
In the
Does
moment.
that make sense?
It
Like,
does.
you know what I mean? Like, do you ever feel like that?
Yeah, it's
Like
that's
that you're
what
not
I
living in
think
the
I live
moment.
more in the moment than think about my future.
Yo, he definitely lives in the moment. So I
I
definitely
always
lives in the moment.
I feel I'm the opposite. I'm too much thinking about the future. Than
I'm
right
always so think, but I just recently stopped giving a
But that's
fuck about
not-
the future, bro.
I think
That's good.
I think
I just
it's
stopped, bro.
it's a good to have
It's a good, it balances.
balance.
You need to
Balance of both.
balance.
Mhm.
Because
Bro,
you want to know what you
like
want.
there's times and places where you think about that, and there's times and places where you think about like.
But sometimes it's not even like thinking about the future. Like he asked me, he was like, "Where do you feel like you're not in the moment or present?" And I didn't have an answer. It's like everywhere. Like it can be this podcast. Like we're
Yeah.
here right now. An hour just blew by. We're talking,
It's not good, bro.
and
That's
I
not
kind
good.
of like it's going over my head. Or even being at school, living the experience of a student. and
Ishan,
the
let me tell
days
you,
are
bro.
Going by.
This is exactly what happened. I had the most fucked panic attacks when I used to think about the future,
Mm.
and that's why I had to give that shit up.
Yeah.
The realization is, bro, so many people like think about the future as well, but they get the same fucking problems. Like we have the same problems. You have to be fucking one step ahead of life.
Mm.
You have to take it step by step, bro. And that's what I just recently discovered. I know that this
Baby
guy,
steps.
he always knew that, bro.
Baby steps.
That's one thing, bro. Always knew baby steps. You know, you don't overthink. You don't overthink about the future because everything's gonna be alright and shit.
Mm.
You're chilling, right? You gotta be like
It's
realistic
so much
too.
like overthinking.
Yeah, like-
but
You
sometimes
enjoy
it's,
your
Even
journey,
comparison,
bro.
like you
You-
can't
that's
compare
what it
yourself
is.
how good you're doing to someone, or you can't compare
Yeah.
how bad you're doing to
See,
someone.
this is
either.
the thing. You're gonna get to an age where like you're pretty old and stuff, and like you were worrying too much about the future that you didn't get to enjoy the moment.
Yeah,
or the
exactly.
past.
That's
and
the
then
thing.
it's
But
gonna
that's
be
the
a
thing.
flip that you're gonna start. Thinking
I'm
about the
aware that
past.
that's the thing, and it kind of makes me happy when I do think about that. I'm like, okay, I'm young now, and I realize that I don't want to regret things when I'm older,
That's
so I
true.
shouldn't. But sometimes it's not about thinking about the future.
Yeah.
It's just the days are just going by, and I
Yeah.
don't realize it.
There is two ways to look at it, honestly. Like I'm still saying that like I'm not gonna look too much into the future, but I'm still like really not happy with where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm still always gonna be like
But, yo,
overachievers, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like at our age, we're significantly doing better than what our parents like. How much they struggled, like coming here, like
They probably
around our
just
age. Yeah,
Just
exactly.
arrived here at this
We
age.
have so much opportunity and stuff around us that we're actually doing pretty good. Like each and every one of us. Like,
Yeah.
You know, there's not much like stuff to worry about. Like I guess the future is stressful. You know, there's a lot of like stuff you need to worry
Yeah.
about. You want to have your shit together, but like that also comes with time. You know, and then, like you said, like at any moment in your life you can be up,
Be up.
down. But
Yeah.
as long as
Like,
you
yo,
have a balance of that.
I feel like I was at a point where I wouldn't be able to talk to anybody except you guys, and like look at them as like my equal in a way. I'm like, yo, fuck, they're on the same fucking wavelength and
Yeah.
shit. But that's such a bad thing too, like, cause
Mm-hmm.
you never know, like, that guy might have the most influence on your life and shit. So, like now, like, bro, I used to really look at people and like not ego them,
Cringe-
right?
cringe at
But
'em.
not cringe, not even cringe. Like, okay, you know why? Not even cringe, cause I'm saying, like, for example, like even going on like dates and shit, bro, like dead ass, like even going like making new friends and shit, making new people, like it's always important to live in the moment. You never know who you're gonna meet, bro. It's gonna be the fucking best time of your life. You never know, bro.
How do you exactly live in the moment though? Do
You
you get what I
literally-
mean
yeah.
though? Like when I was a kid, I feel like every day of the week I was present.
Because you're having fun.
Now it's not like that.
Yeah, bro, you don't hop online, bro. That's how we know. Because
But I-
I'm telling you, that's a simple fact, bro. you like when people don't hop online, do what they love to do. Sometimes it's actually like
They might
you really know that you're not
have
living in the
to-
moment.
I feel like a really like important thing is like you must have hobbies, you know?
Yeah.
Hobbies
That's what I
are a
mean.
really big thing, and even if you don't know like what your hobbies are, like for example, playing soccer every week, like all of that, but like if you don't know what your hobbies is, like
There's
try
gotta be
finding
more
something, try
than
something
that,
new.
yeah.
That's what I like to do. I just like trying new things and seeing what I like, because like you know you're learning at the same time, and you just
And if you
fig-
like it, you like it.
yeah, you like it, and you can
And you might
continue
love
to
it.
pursue it. You can get better at it.
Exactly.
It's
It's like
all,
yo,
like-
Adam, yo, one of my boys, right? He was like, you know, he's very good at ball. He was on the ball team, but he didn't really get like, play time, whatever, right? But he still wanted to be an athlete.
Yeah.
So he started playing spike ball, and he got even further than playing spike ball than basketball.
Exactly.
Right. So
exactly.
he changed his interest, but it's still an athlete mindset.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Shout out
Remember
to
last year was like kind of worse, but on Christmas, Tim, he was at
Tim.
David
Tim.
Bunzy, the guy with the podcast I was telling you about.
Oh.
He was like with us for Christmas. He told us, he looked at me, he looked at my brother Walter, he looked at my cousin. He's like, "Don't worry, you guys are doing better than you think, and as long as you keep, like we're on our own path, like we said earlier."
Yeah.
And ever since he said that, I kind of like resonated with me. I still think about it now, and ever since then, I'm trying to not look at everyone else.
Yeah.
But it's still sometimes. I think
And
since I moved back, that's when I was like, because I'm by myself a lot, you know.
Yeah,
There's so
yeah.
much thinking. That's when it's
You know how I like to think about it. Taking each and every one of us has like different lives, and like we have different memories and thoughts. So you're the only one, or like each and every one of you guys are the only one that's gonna experience what you've seen and what you've learned,
Yeah.
what you've been through, all your memories. That's something that you'll only have and no one else will have.
You know what? One of my worst fears is like making other people depressed from what my success is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because you don't. That's like such a. It's
like making
super
someone jealous.
social media.
Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly. You don't want
jealous?
somebody
Yeah.
jelly at you.
And like you know, I like, or I feel like our egos are so low still. Like I actually think our egos are really low. And
What
like,
do you mean,
like yo, we're not like too cocky or anything. We're not like, we don't look at people badly, bro. Like we're nice guys. We're nice people and shit.
I feel like we only do that when it's like between us, and that's like, yo, if we're playing video games.
Yeah,
yeah,
No,
got it.
that's
I-
different
I-
though.
That's
I'm
different.
the
Yeah.
most cocky
Yeah.
person on games, but I'm the shittest player in the lobby.
Yo,
I was always
Every
talking
talk shit to
time.
continue
Talk
with
shit
you,
to
bro.
everybody.
This bro's playing mind games.
Bro.
Look
It
at
is
me
though.
and
It is
Kiba,
though.
like, couple
Because
times,
now you're pressured
Yeah.
to have to beat me because I'm so
Yo, he
bad.
carries the lobby sometimes. The customer, he carries the team, bro.
1-2 times, yo.
Yeah, he did that stuff.
We do that to Pertul though. Pertul doesn't excel.
You do
Yeah,
have to do.
we shit on Pertul, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I still don't know what game Pertul is
Good at.
Good at.
We never.
That's
Pertul, man,
fine.
you gotta-
That's
that's
fine.
something you gotta
As
find
long
out
as you
what
enjoy
you're
the
good at.
game.
But the thing is
Yeah.
that he has a lot of fun playing games.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah,
like,
he does.
He
He's
does.
like,
Yeah.
there's two types of people. There's people that are good at games and have joy, and he just has joy.
He just has joy.
Yo, you
I'm
watched
one of
my
the
stream
joy
yesterday,
players.
eh?
You seen that?
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
hello.
Were you
Yo,
streaming?
it came up on my recommended,
recommended,
and it said
yeah.
Arch 2K. I didn't know if that was you.
Yeah.
It said, yeah.
I was streaming 2K. I was on like a 20 game shit.
I went on. Did you see it?
Wait,
What did I say? I
what
was
you
like,
though?
Budgie, boy, me and Budgie. We hopped on like a 10 game and then we had to play rec, right? And then we played rec, and then we went back on thing. We played so long and we had to go to sleep, so we just didn't stop losing. And we didn't stop winning, and we just hopped off.
Okay, yeah.
So our
you
streak
weren't
is still
talking
on.
though. It was
Huh?
a mute. It was a mute stream.
Huh?
It was a muted stream.
You can't hear me?
No.
You couldn't hear me?
When you were
Just
talking the
in
whole
that
time,
chat.
I swear to God.
No way.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, yo,
I was like, why are you not talking?
There's so many people coming in the stream, random people. They're saying
Oh,
like, "Yo, what's
it's
good and
talking.
shit."
Yeah,
And
two
I'm
people
talking,
said,
I'm like,
yo,
why do
I
you keep
said, what's
leaving?
good? No way.
Bruh.
That is the most tragic realization I've
That
ever
is
seen.
tragic.
Bro streamed for
We
how
gotta,
long?
you know,
Why don't
No.
you take these mics to go stream?
Yeah.
What am I shoving up my ass? Look at
Wait.
these fucking front parts on the fucking mics.
Wait.
Oh yeah. Like,
Look how big the
Oh, he would need the
Oh,
mix.
yeah, you can't fucking.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
fucking.
Any sponsors?
Yeah, you know, if you guys want some market, if you guys own a company and you guys want some marketing, follow our page. You can see all the updates. We always like go to our client, bro. When you're in business, right, you gotta pick the CEO. You gotta pick who you want to work with, bro.
Yeah.
And
Okay, yeah,
if,
so if
and I
somebody
want to
doesn't
pick
care
who I
about
work
it,
with,
oh,
bro.
you
I don't
don't
work with
work with
anybody,
them.
bro. Because
Yeah.
the problem is, like, I've seen so many bad owners and stuff, bro. I want someone that I can relate to, I can actually talk to, and
Probably
have a
on a
relationship with,
That's
bro.
another reason why I wanted
Yeah.
to start this. I saw there's a guy, a real estate agent named
Yeah.
Matt Campoli.
Yeah.
He said that he basically just bees himself all
Yeah.
over social media, and the reason why he gets so many clients is because they're like, oh, it would be fun looking
Yeah,
looking
bro.
for houses with you, condos
Yeah.
with you.
yeah.
That's what I started doing now. Now we're being ourselves.
Yeah, bro.
I don't really care about what I post about on the page. I just kind of put it
be
out
yourself,
there,
bro. Because you know you don't want to deep dive. You don't want to make yourself fake, right?
Yeah.
And like that's like Hollywood. You don't want to be Hollywood.
I feel like like if you're like real with the person, like for example, if you're interacting with someone who's supporting your business company, you should not act like they're just a customer. You should act like they're a person.
Yeah,
you know?
bro.
That's
Like,
like the best.
everything
thing,
that
you know?
we do is with respect, and
Exactly.
Yeah,
we
you want to
don't-
work with someone
yeah.
you like, you know.
Yeah,
So
that
likable.
brings the passion into it. Like,
It does bring the passion.
It
Why
is.
would I want to work? I don't care how much they pay. Like
Someone
I don't
who
want to work
dreads
with
their
someone.
day. Why would you want
Yeah.
to be with them?
Yeah.
Unless I'm like really down bad with money, then maybe I'll fucking like
Yeah.
be professional when I'm talking to people, bro. But now it's just like, yo, I'm building a relationship with people that are gonna be long lasting,
But
bro.
it's
Like,
also keeping you motivated to
It
do
is,
like
yeah.
what you like.
yeah. I love marketing though. So you know, me, Umber, Navi, and Akmal. We picked up Akmal recently. He's in it. He's a thinker of our thing. We brought him in
Yeah,
as a
he's a
thinker.
thinker, yeah.
He's a really good
Support
thinker. You guys know that too, right? He gave us some really good ideas so far as well. So you know, we're always expanding. We're trying to build long-term relationships. We have our clients for over a year. We have some of them as well. They have multiple businesses with us. So if you guys have a business or you're a business owner, you guys can let us know. We'll market your guys' stuff and see
NZN
where it
Digital,
goes.
they'll gain
Yeah.
your following, they'll get you leads, they'll handle social media.
We'll have,
It's a very
um,
good team.
Social media, link in the description
Yes, sir.
on
Yeah.
the screen.
Shout
Yeah,
out
yeah.
Raken. Did he take the bagel
Raken?
piece?
Oh,
Is it gone?
it's gone.
I mean,
Yo, look
it-
in the camera. Eh?
we planted a bagel on the fence where the Raken came in episode 1, and it's now gone.
I think we would have noticed it. You would have noticed it probably, right?
We should
Yeah, I usually see it or hear it.
Breaking.
Is it
raking.
Shout out Raken. One last shout out for the
This is gone
episode.
still. I don't see it.
Bro.
Go see. Maybe it fell down.
Stability still. Grabbed it. It didn't fall?
It's gone?
It's gone.
Bro, remember you?
Maybe.
Squirrel.
Bro,
I wonder where's it.
really.
The rat. We saw that rat over there. Did you go and get it? What's up?
What?
You-
What the? What?
I'm joking.
Alright.
Raking.
W
call it.
episode?
Huh?
W episode?
W
Alright, wait, one
episode.
last
This was
thank
W,
you.
yeah.
Thank you everyone again who's been showing love. It's another episode. We got more coming. Hopefully a guest next episode.
Hey,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yo, if you guys have any like topics or anything that you guys
Drop
want us
your
to talk
topics,
about,
yeah.
drop them in the comments. Like, we'll feel free to
Also,
talk
let us
about
know
it,
what
you
you
know?
think of the first 2 episodes. If you think we should change
Yeah.
something, add something, remove something.
If you guys want more bullying, I got you.
More bullying. If you want more jokes, if you want more serious stuff.
Professionalism.
Like, literally
Yeah.
You want
anything.
fat jokes? You want anorexic jokes?
Oh,
You
one
want
last
baby,
thing. One last thing.
mama boys
Ice
jokes?
Spice won Best New Artist.
Fucking when he storied that, the audacity he had.
That was
bro.
me. That was me.
I know. Fucking storied that shit.
I'm not even an Ice Spice fan, bro. It's just the point. She
Yeah,
rapped.
Ice Spice
How stars
California.
align.
W Ice Spice.
Would you have
W
thought last
episode.
month it would be Ice Spice fucking
No.
supporting?
That's
his
so
shit?
funny because
Who would have thought?
He
Who would've
literally said
thought?
that. He literally said that, and when I swiped, the first thing
First thing you see was point.
her twerking, and then she's singing a song, twerking her deli.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sal's
Yeah,
point
like,
was
yo,
perfectly
man, what is
proven.
this, man?
Yeah.
that's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
It's crazy. But yeah.
W episode. Yeah.
Sal, do that again. Look at Chitty move and shit. Holy shit. Let's call it.
Alright. Let's go. Close the table.
Close the table. Oh my god.
Hey, Miss Walker, thank you for wanting a verse from me. Apologies for the wait, sometimes it's hard to get the distractions up off you. For enough time to jot your thoughts, but fuck it, this morning I got to. I'm thinking about you. I heard you just had you another little baby. Congratulations. I hope you got through it with no complications. I find it amazing the way that you juggle your kids. The